Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, all of you. Hello to you, beautiful, magical mama. How are you this day? The birds are chirping, the sun is shining where I am. I hope it is glorious where you are. So, I've been going back and forth about whether or not I want to share about what happened to me yesterday. So I decided I was kind of thinking about whether I wanted to share it, where I wanted to share it, and who I wanted to share it with. And I really felt like it was too important to not share with you, the Magical Mothering group. So I've got to get a little vulnerable here. And so a few weeks ago, in the Sacred Circle Gathering, or the Creating Your Magical Life Sisterhood, we talked about receiving. And in that group, we did some blocks and some clearings, and we just opened up to the awareness of receiving and being able to do that. So, over the past couple weeks, I have received a spa day from a friend. I've received so many more connections. I've received more insight. And then last night, I shared in my live post that I went really deep, and I'm going to share a little bit what I went deep about. I have been working on my Money Honey, and Money Honey and Money Monster was created by a woman named Morgana Ray, and she wrote a book called, good morning, Amanda. She wrote a book called Financial Alchemy, and Morgana's. While she focuses on money monsters and money honeys, she really is focusing on love and how to lift our awareness out of like leading a life of self-sabotage. But she doesn't even say that it's self-sabotage. She says it's our money monsters, the beliefs that others gave to us. So it's really powerful stuff. So last night, 2 nights ago, I dove really, really deep. Hi, Denise! I dove really deep into my money monster, really got to a root that has literally changed and created my whole life. And I had a lot of feelings of unworthiness, a lot of feelings of undeservingness, a lot of feelings of not being good enough. And so I know a lot of women deal with and have these same issues. So I finally got to the root. I'd been working on this particular money monster for almost a full year, maybe even a little longer. So I've killed so many money monsters, and I really got to a place 2 nights ago where I felt so much lighter, and I felt really loved, really nourished by my money honey for the first time in a really real way. And then yesterday happened. I went to go buy my groceries, and I swiped my card, and it declined. And I went, that's really weird. Okay. So I swiped my other card. It got declined. And I went, oh my gosh. But I just did all this work with my money honey, and my money honey said that he would be there, and I could trust in love, and I could trust in money being there. And I started getting a little panicky and going, I still trust. I'm just wondering what's going on. Why is this happening? And as I was calling the banks, and as I was calling, I might get a little emotional, as I was calling the banks, and as I was calling my credit card companies to find out where and how much I had to spend so I could buy my groceries, I went and I got the calculation, and I went to the woman and I said, okay, I know how much I got to take a few things out of my cart though. And she said, no, don't worry. Somebody just bought your groceries for you. So sorry. It's so it just happened yesterday, so it's still very fresh. And I was so blown away. I felt so loved, so nourished, so taken care of. Hey, Lonice. And so all I could do was receive. I had to just stand there and receive this amazing gift that this woman was putting forward to me. And Yes. And so, and I just stood there and I just kept saying, thank you, thank you. And she goes, you know what? I've been there. I have 4 kids. Whatever happens, happens. And I'm just glad that I was able to give this to you. I am so grateful that I was able to give you this gift of getting your groceries today. And all of the faith that I had, maybe for that second, that minute, that lack of faith that I thought I had lost my money, honey, just washed over me so fully, so completely. Hey, Krista. And so, yes, it really was seeing the absolute best of people. So I was getting my groceries, I was getting them loaded up, and a guy walked up to me. And he said, I don't know what you're going through, but my wife passed away, and I had a moment in my life where nothing seemed to be working. And now when I see somebody where it seems to them that maybe they're having a hard day, I like to reach out. And he handed me a wad of money, and he gave me $200. He goes, it's not much, but it's what I have. And it's not that, so not only did I get my groceries paid for, but I had somebody walk up to me and hand me cash, and I went, you know what, honey, you didn't even have to go that far, but you did. You went above and beyond to rekindle that trust that I have, to rekindle my faith, to know that I am not just loved, but I am worthy of so much more than just the basics.
I'm putting rocks in the cantaloupe.
Okay.
With his kid knife.
Okay, can you tell him to stop, please?
I can't.
Okay.
He just won't stop.
Okay, it's okay. And
I don't want rocks in my cantaloupe.
you're making her really frustrated and
I'm
upset.
really hungry.
So,
I need
of course,
cantaloupe.
as this whole thing is going on, the kids are going, why is mommy crying? Why is everything going on? It's okay. Come sit with me. It's not going to ruin the watermelon. The watermelon's super strong, okay? It's not going to ruin it. I promise. So, as, yeah, I'm going to cut it open still. And so, as this whole thing is unraveling, the kids are like, why is mommy crying? And of course, it was very emotional and overwhelming. And so I had to share this story with you. Okay, come on. Zion's punching holes in the watermelon, of course, while I'm trying to share this story. So as I am sharing this story with you, I want you to know that there's always something more. And to be, hey guys. And so to know, okay, that's fine. As there's something in your life, what can you be open to receive? I think that is the biggest thing that I wanted to share about this moment, is just the fact that there's always something more to receive, that there's always something that's worth looking at in a different way, and to trust. So, I wanted to share that, so thank you. Sorry for the interruptions. As you know, I'm always doing this, trying to sneak in here while having the kids around. True. Yes, huge verification, Amanda. You're absolutely right. So, no, and I think a big part of it had to do with the fact that I went deep before I received. So when we get open to going deep, looking, feeling our feelings, looking at our monsters, looking at our dragons, as I call them before, going deeper, and just having that intention to really get to what is going on, and finally not worrying about being so scared about what you're going to find, but really going deeper to see what is possible. It can change everything. And you know, while I was going to Costco, I was thinking, wow, all the work that I did last night, nothing's changed, but everything has changed in my mind. And then to have that verification, like you said, Amanda, to have that verification of a physical experience, to know that I truly can trust, I can love, I can receive, and I am worthy, and so are you, and you deserve to have everything that you desire, and not just survive, not just have food on the table, but thrive. So I had to share this with you guys, Yeah, I'm so glad, Meredith, that thank you for being here. So just know that we're in this journey together because I send out emails and because I have a Facebook group, and there's other women who look like they have really big lives. They're still learning, growing on. It never stops. So just know that while I'm here, I'm on the journey with you. While I might have learned some things that have really helped pull me along and made my life so much easier, I want to share those tools with you. And there's women that know other tools that I get tools from. And so know that this is a journey together. I want us to feel like we are in this together so that we don't have to walk around feeling the lack of support, feeling like we aren't worthy and that we aren't deserving, because we so are. We are more than we could ever fathom. So thank you, women, ladies, for being in this group, for being in this space, for allowing me to share my story with you. And please continue to share things throughout the Facebook group so that we can all support each other, so that we can all be there for each other and really create this space of absolute love. So peace and blessings to all of you, and I know that your day will be absolutely magical. Thank you. Bye.